Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Your OvenBreak, where I'm probably about to go through exponential torment right now because we have to go through the hard mode of the Ultimate Draconic War. Now, to be fair, going through hard mode through any sort of game mode, I really don't care for, just because and by I don't care for, I mean it's not really too much of an issue to try and get through. Here's the thing for me though, you're forgetting that we have LONGAN'S Dragon. Now, I know it may not seem like okay, cool, you have LONGAN'S Dragon. That's good. You have a legendary, right? No. We have LONGAN'S Dragon. As you can see, every top leaderboard is using LONGAN'S Dragon. With the pet. With most likely a maxed out magic candy. And legendary costumes. Yeah. I think you can see where the issue lies. Anyway, just to get this innocently out of the way, I'm going to be doing a run with each LONGAN'S Dragon cookie, purple yam cookie, dark chocolate cookie, and milk cookie. I don't expect who will be the best, but either LONGAN does really good or really bad, because LONGAN at level 15 does mean you can get a pretty good amount of points. Don't get me wrong, the points you can get here are solid. But the problem is, without the magic candy, it's not going to really help me to much of an extent. The pet's at level 5, which ain't too bad, but without that magic candy, it's going to be awful. I'm basically crippling myself. But I still need to get a ton of these missions done. I need to at least get level 20 done, so I can have access to running with 2 cookies at once, and also being able to get all these abilities unlocked, because I just need to keep filling the gauge. So, let's go ahead and try and run with LONGAN first, saying it is time, because of course it is, and just get this done. I am feeling very productive today, because I also have some cool news while I'm running this. I got something in the mail, but before I talk about that, I'll mention I recorded so many playing videos today. It's been so long since I just buckled down and recorded a bunch of OvenBreak videos, because think about it like this. I'm recording this in one day, in the span of one day, I recorded the video when the update first came out, so basically any season 10 events, and also when LONGAN'S Dragon Cookies, when I went through LONGAN'S Dragon Cookies revamped trial. And then I recorded the story, part 1, part 2, part 3. So all the story, that's 4 videos already. I talked about Rambutan Cookies plebing costume, just so I can also get the lobby. I talked about the Lychee trophy race event. So what is that, 6? I did a part of the Treasure Mastery video, that's another one. I did a video based on the Spear event, which is also a goodie. I think I did another one based on something else. I don't think I flipping remember, but I know I did more. But I know, heck, I just remembered, I know another video that I have to do. Flipping, first of all, I need to go ahead and run the breakout. And second of all, depending on how many cookies that would take, it might be 1 or 2 videos. But I also realized I also need to get Diamond and Rainbow rank within Cream Favorite Cookies Trial too. So that should be most likely uploaded later. Oh yeah, I uploaded Champions League too, just so I can get some surprise bear missions done. So what is that in total? 8 or 9 videos? And if we're including this one, I think it's video number 10. And then I have 11 or I basically have a whole update's worth of content to go through. And the thing is, this is excluding me doing any egg opening, any loot box opening. This is me excluding myself from doing any of those, because those, I don't know when I'll get the chance to do those, because let's be honest, I have a lot of loot boxes to try and obtain, but I could just get as many as those as I need, and please, and it's definitely going to be something, but I'm still going to try. I don't know how many it would take for me to do a video. I would probably say 300, considering I have to open 50 instead of 30. So I'd have to do 6 pulls of 50, which would equal to 300, because I usually like equaling it around 300, which right now I should be at 200, I'm pretty sure, so that's pretty good. But for now, we'll take what we can manage and do whatever we can out of it, because right now we are getting a good amount of bear jellies, and so far we got 9 missions done, which for LONGAN without the magic candy, not too bad. Hopefully we can get 10 after this skill usage. Come on, this be nice. Come on, it's close. Oh, we did get a potion. Okay, cool, we got a potion. So we did get 10, perfect. But we also got a potion, which now we're in the Shattered Kingdom, which this looks beyond shattered. This looks just decimated. And we also got 11 missions done. And perfect. I at least want to give me that last egg. Give me that plumbing last egg. There we go. Beautiful. That's at the very least what I wanted. Oh my gosh, I'm so close to getting. Oh, it's so close. Really? I was away by just a couple 100,000 points just to get 12 missions done. Oh, that sucked. I really desperately need magic candy, but I don't know how the plumbing get it this easily. Because everyone else, I guarantee you, is just cranking money out. Anyway, I ran for a bit. Can I get anything out of this? I got some orbs. I got 130 orbs and a good amount of gems. Alright. They got an upgrade. Day of Reckoning. Summons 2 extra Longan orbs at the beginning. Perfect. So, can I just put this on? Yes. Okay, so that's 1. I could only put 3 on, but there's only a selection of 5. So, we'll put that on right now, just so we can have better access. Because it's better than nothing. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the next cookie, being Purple Yam Cookie. Don't I have a costume for Purple Yam? I think there is a costume that makes you look like, you know, gilded. But do I have that? I do. Champion of Valor. This is definitely better than nothing. So I'll put that on. Your magic candy's at max, so that's helpful. And your pet, just take a few potions. There we go. Now your pet is at nice and max level. So we will see if we can get a ton of missions done with Purple Yam as well. I'm hoping that we can actually manage, but Purple Yam does have a lot of skills where it's based around destroying obstacles, so that's good. But I still gotta make this work. Let me turn the mic over just a little bit this way. I am so sorry. I had to turn the mic over just so I could make it point more towards my face. Hopefully it sounds a little bit better now. But anyway, for real this time. And by the way, we're being chased by a bunch of orbs, which to be fair, they're not chasing us. I think they're just meant to shoot anything else on the screen, because I think they're supposed to shoot every 12 seconds from what I remember reading. Yes. So, sorry, I was just flipping sounds that Purple Yam Cookie makes, like, what? Anyway, still, it's better to just run with all the cookies available instead of just one, primarily because you need to get all their missions done. At that point, once you get all of their missions done, there's really no point to run with, like, cookies that aren't in the meta, because, and by meta, I mean, like, the ones that, like, hold a lot of good value. But, like, you know, just run with cookies who will, you know, after you're... It's hard for me to explain this, so let me try and go at it one step at a time. We have to do the hard mode portion first, where we unlock... really had to get those. Where we unlock, like, the fact that we can get the story missions and also run with the second cookie. But after you get all the missions done, there's no point in running with cookies that, like, are helpful to get the missions done, like Milk Cookie or Dark Choco. Because at that point, if you have Longan maxed out with a good magic candy, of course you're going to run with Longan. But then you're also going to run with Ginseng, because Ginseng, I know for a fact, has a good amount of prolonged energy, which can make you run pretty far. So... just run with the best cookies once you're out in this primary threshold of hard mode. Because after that, there's really nothing else that you can do. You just gotta, you gotta hope and pray. We somehow got more points than before, which is pretty good. So, I'll take that. I just gotta keep up the point threshold just so I can keep it up. And so far, 6 missions done. Because right now, I'm not looking for the highest of scores. It's literally just to get as many missions done as I possibly can. Which, this is definitely helpful if I need to destroy obstacles. Because, well, there's some obstacle destruction missions. And let me tell you, this can definitely help with a lot of them. So claim all those. Rainbow Bear, Rainbow Bear, Rainbow Bear. And I know soon Purple Yam is going to be going off the hinges. Why? Because we're slowly going down energy, and once it hits red, basically we're never going to fall again. And he's just going to swing that spear everywhere. No, the mace. He's going to swing everywhere. Okay, sure. Literally, thanks for not giving me a proper warning. Even immediately as I say, like, oh, he's never going to fall again. Of course, I'm immediately proven wrong. We did get more missions done than Longan, but come on. Are we really going to be so close to, like, getting this play whole turn? Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, we're fine. I was about to say, are we really going to be so close to getting that mission done again, and we just cut it short? Luckily, we didn't, though. We definitely need more points, though. I probably could have got more if I didn't fall right there, but we'll still make use out of it, because we can get some buffs out of that, I am sure. Because 16 missions done, that's got to be solid for something. Alright, got a couple gold, platinum, or rainbow, and also silver. Do me something good with this. 170, and a couple other gems. Oh, okay, third dragon. Longan Dragon Cookie's Dragon Orbs is getting even stronger. So now it's level 2. Do I have anything else? 5,000 points for all jellies. Sure. We'll throw that on right there because, you know, it helps. And also there's is that laser cooldown shortened by 3? That actually might be pretty useful. But yeah, after like 3 upgrades, they're just like, yeah, now we're a full dragon. Okay. Well, now let's move on to Dark Choco Cookie. Because, well, oh my gosh, I barely have their pet leveled up. I have Dark Choco Cookie max, but not really much their pet. I'll improve on their pet just a bit. So, put some crystals right there. Put some crystals right there. And, just, there we go. Okay, level 11. We'll just set it like that. And then we'll see how far we can get. Because also we have the Young Prince costume, which I think is one of my favorite costumes in the game. Because any costume that's set to be like, hey, you know, here's this cookie that you know and love. Well, how about a costume that just completely changes their attitude and story? Because guess what? those are some of my favorite costumes. You know why? Because it just makes them feel like entirely new cookies. It's like them from different dimensions. They've done this with Timekeeper. They've done this with Croissant. They've done this with both, Kiwi Biker and Roll Cake. They've done this with a lot of cookies. And even, like, some of the ones that you may not think have costumes like this, they do. And it's shocking to really, like, look back on some of those costumes. But, I don't know. It might be interesting to make, like, a video or a short about that. But, who knows. Anywho, let's get back to this, and we have 2 more runs. Anyway, there's actually good news I was planning to talk about, and it wasn't me making a bunch of videos. One thing is, I got something in the mail recently, and it's not a These Nuts joke, I swear. What I got was a really cool thing, where it's basically this really cool storage drive. I dropped a bit of a pretty penny on it, but it's basically a 22 terabyte storage, like external storage for my computer. Which is very handy, because I needed that because my storage was kind of running low on space. But literally, in the span of just like, you know, a few minutes, I cleared up like 60 gigs worth of stuff, and there's still more stuff that I can clear out on it. And that means I can clear up more stuff on it, meaning the PC should run a little bit more smoothly. And I'm not saying it's been running bad, I'm just saying it's really good to have this external storage for all this stuff that I have, but I don't want to, like, you know, properly delete and just get rid of forever. Like, for example, there's a bunch of, like, Your Local Plug videos that I still want to keep on the file. So, you know, always keep those on check, on standby. Get all those, thank you. So, you know, to each their own, and some people might say, like, oh, 20 terabytes, that seems like a lot. And to be fair, it is, but this is something that I had, you know, for, like, it's something I got for the purpose of, like, the long term. Because, like, 22 terabytes, I literally filled it with, like, 60 gigs worth of stuff, and guess what? It only filled it by 0.01%. That's not really that much. So I have a lot of storage that I can go through, which could probably last me like a couple lifetimes if need it be, depending on how big my videos get. But if they get even bigger, I'll probably need even more, and probably need like a whole like memory bank of them. And that's a whole thing to try and process by itself, so good luck on plumbing that. But I don't think, will I have enough energy to get just a few more points? Okay, I do. Just wait for it. Got it, nice. I can luckily like pass through obstacles, which makes things a lot more easier. I think, can I get one more skill usage? No, I don't think so. It's gonna be really close, but I don't think so. Oh no. 1, 2. Dang it. Right when the lasers just started to quickly flash too. 16 more missions done though, so hopefully this can get me somewhere, and so far I'm only scraping C minuses. Oh my gosh, we're only at step 9. This isn't looking good for us, plebs. We're at step 7, never mind, step 17, now we're at 875. Let's see how this... Impeccable Plant revives 2 times for 20 energy. Okay. What else can we do? Laser cooldown short by 3 and then revives 2 times. Okay, so what I'm thinking is get rid of this, but laser cooldown, because that's a top, and also revives. I'm assuming this last one right there is going to be the last one that says top. And I only just need a few more missions, and we're going to have to hope that Milk Cookie comes in clutch, because he is the last cookie that we can run with to hopefully get like 3 other missions done. Level 12. 13. 1 set of crystals, and the potions. Just to max out the pet. And I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry. There we go, it's all fixed. Anyway, stop showing me your ads. Alright, it's time. One more run. Can Milk Cookie pull this through and pull it in clutch for us? I hope, because, well, if not, then that's going to be kind of embarrassing. We only just need to do 3 more missions. Well, to be fair, we need to do multitudes of missions, but, like, in general. Like, in regards to, like, you know, the primary missions of what we're trying to do up above, and not the ones to the side. It's hard for me to explain, but it should make sense. But, come on. Let's try and gather all this up. I do believe in Milk Cookie. Milk Cookie, whenever they do it, they can come in clutch with a good amount of points. I can guarantee that for a fact. There are times where I'm just like, Milk Cookie probably won't do much for me. And then Milk just, like, comes in clutch with a ton of points. I think I can remember 2 examples. But I forgot which both they were. But I think it was either 1 or 2 where Milk Cookie just got me a ton of points. Which, yeah, I'm not complaining. I love how the sounds of Milk Cookie are just like, it just bubbles. It's the sound of milk. It's like wobbly milk. Just why not? You know what? I guess it is fitting with, it's kind of fitting with his somewhat bubbly attitude. And now none of you can pass. Yeah, good job. Bam. Get a Giant's Potion right there. Everything is just so satisfying because not a single one of those ghosts can just pass. Just like, it's easy. Anywho, let's get back to this, and I'm still very happy for that sword system because I have never felt more, like, productive in my life. Like, whew. And I also got, like, a decent amount of sleep, too, so Gotta love that grind. Then again, it could also be the effect of the new update, like, you know, the new update grind. We're just like, hey, new update came out. That was really close. New update came out. Let's grind out a lot of content for it. Which I think I want to do because in the Cream Ferret update, I really kind of dropped the ball with it just a bit. But in regards to this is way better. This is way better to handle. And you know, I have to admit something. Like, I'm not saying that I hated the Delightful Cuckoo Town Square, but I'm just saying, once you evolve Hype Cookie, the videos take a lot longer to edit because I have to go, like, I have to do this cropping method where I have to add them into the video. And I know it may not seem like a lot of work, which it really isn't, but it just takes, like, a lot of time trying to perfect and try and, like, line up with, like, certain text boxes, because I can't just make, like, Hype an actual NPC in the game. It'd be really cool if I could, just so I could, like, you know, custom design it. But, like, no, I don't have the capabilities. I have to, like, edit him into the story, which they also did that by making him make 100 million spears, but you know what? Why not? Well, why not make him do more work? Hive could do it if it was just, like, a, you know, 4-panel production Hype, but you know what? Who cares? 16 missions done. 16 missions done, baby, and this is my best score. Oh, I forgot, I get the revive. I get 2 revives. Okay, can we get enough? For at least, like, a few more? I don't know. It's all looking close. Okay, we might be able to do it if we do get another revive. 1? Okay, one more for the road. Got it. Alright, cool. Don't need any more missions. We got 19. I wonder if I can get 20. I don't think it's possible. But, and I also get a slight amount. X! Y'all are mean. Okay, what was that? It's just like... and then you just get jump scared by it. Okay. But 19 missions should be way more than enough to get everything that I need here. Please? Yes! 1,500. And now we can run with a double set. And oh my gosh. Okay, so he went from... You're telling me Longan went from, like, neutral, I'm a cookie, to my overwhelmingly etheric nightmare form to I'm a cookie again, but I look very calm. Because you can even see a very slight smile on his face. I guess maybe that's the most worrying thing about Longan. It's not a scary Longan. The most scariest Longan that you could ever face is a Longan that's happy. But now the orbs are even stronger than before. Are you worthy of entering my paradise? Paradise is finally complete. Paradise has no room for insignificant... Okay, so... Yeah, he's definitely not too happy. But, anyway, last thing, which is 5 extra flash orb gel. Oh, yeah, of course. I'm going to unequip this and put that on just for more points. But, considering how we ran with all the cookies that we needed to here, I'm going to see if I can devise a strategy just to try and get all this. Okay, destroy all obstacles impending the plan. Absorb flash orb jellies to gather power. Reach Ananas Dragon Cookie's illusion. Reach Pitaya Dragon Cookie's illusion. So, it's like, go far, destroy, and... destroy with Longan? I don't know if that's exactly how it works, but, oh boy, these are going to be a struggle to try and get through. I can already understand that now. But we'll have to save that for another video. I'm going to have to run this a lot off camera to see if I can, you know, find a combi that works. But with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I'm going to kick you on YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise so you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you, entities and guardians, in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.